Hello, Marion Elementary. Thank you for tuning in again. Today, we are going to review how to divide unit fractions by a whole number. Now, a unit fraction, we learned in class, is a fraction with a 1 as its numerator. Okay, so that's all a unit fraction is. I'm going to show you 2 ways to solve this problem today, and then we're going to do a couple of word problems. So the first way I'm going to show you how to do this is to draw it out, okay? I'm going to draw a hole right here. This is one hole. I'm going to split it into 2 parts and color in half. Okay? So this is 1/2. Now I'm going to take that 1/2 and I'm going to divide it into 3 sections. And I'm going to go ahead and divide the entire whole as I do this, okay? So I have taken my 1/2 and I've divided into 3 sections. Now what they want to know, or what this problem wants to know, is the value of this little rectangle right there, that piece. So as we look at this whole right here, we can see that it is 1 part of 6 parts altogether. So 1/2 divided by 3 is 1/6. Now, the old school way, okay, 1/2 divided by 3. We're going to make this whole number a fraction by putting a 1 under it, okay? Then we're going to keep our 1/2. We're going to change our division into multiplication. And then this last fraction, we are going to flip. So it would be 1/3. Remember the keep, change, flip video that we watched? Then all we have to do is multiply across. So we're going to have 1 times 1 as our numerator and 2 times 3 as our denominator. And look at that. We get 1/6, just like we did up here. Okay. Now we're going to look at some word problems. You know Miss Allen loves some word problems now. And this is dividing unit fractions as well. So my family is making 3 pizzas for dinner. Well, that's a lie because Miss Allen doesn't cook, but we're just going to do this for word problem's sake. So my family is making 3 pizzas for dinner. I've only got 1/2 pound of shredded cheese, and I want to make sure that all my pizzas have the same amount of cheese on them. That's very important, right? So I need to figure out how many pounds of cheese I'm going to put on every pizza, okay? So I'm going to do my 1/2 pound of cheese divided by 3 pizzas. Okay. So we're going to draw this out. 1/2. Here's my bag of cheese. I am shading in 1/2. That's all I've got. Okay. I've got half a bag. I've got 3 pizzas. So I'm going to say this amount goes on 1 pizza. This amount goes on 1 pizza, and this amount goes on 1 pizza, okay? So for 1 pizza, I am going to use 1/6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 parts altogether, 1/6 of the entire bag of cheese on 1 pizza, okay? Now, if we want to check ourselves and do this old school, Miss Allen's old school, you guys know that. So we're going to make that whole number a fraction. We're going to keep our 1/2. We're going to change our division to multiplication. And then we're going to flip our last fraction, multiply across, and we have 1/6. So each pizza is going to get 1/6 of an entire bag of cheese. All right? I've got one more for you. 4 students sitting at a table eating lunch, right? Miss Allen's got 1/3 of a pan of brownies left over. And these 4 students are going to split this 1/3 of a pan of brownies. Okay? And how much of the whole pan will each student get if they share them equally? All right. So we're going to do 1/3. We've got 1/3 of a pan of brownies divided by 4 students. So I'm going to draw my pan of brownies. This is my pan. And I've got 1/3 left. Okay. I've got 4 kids that's going to share that. So I'm going to divide this into 4 equal parts. All right. And each student is going to get this. So if we look at this fraction right here, we see that each student is going to get 1 piece out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pieces all together. So 1/3 divided by 4, we think right now is 1/12. So we're going to do the keep, change, flip, and we're going to figure out if we're right. Make this whole number a fraction. Got to put a 1 under it. We're going to keep, change, and flip this last little dude. Then we're going to multiply across. And guess what we get? 1/12. So each of the 4 lucky students get 1/12 of an entire pan of brownies. All right. I hope this has helped you guys a little bit on dividing a unifraction by a whole number. And next week, we are going to start reviewing adding and subtracting fractions. So tune in then and take care of yourself and each other. I will talk to you Monday.